to give to this wonderful city. We thank you so much for your leadership. Would you please give her another hand? I could not have asked for an evening better than this evening, to be able to accept this recognition in the presence of Kim, Julianne, James. I wish I had my federal judge here, acknowledge him as well. And then also to have 3 distinguished presidents. I thank you so much for the honor to be bestowed upon me this evening in the presence of so great a crowd. And I must acknowledge the #1 judge in my life. Her name happens to be Sandra Jean Turner Hall, my wife of 32 years. I thank you so much. I've been a lawyer now for 27 years. Last year I settled a case for $8 million involving intentional poisoning of a black neighborhood here in Houston, Texas. 3 years ago, I filed a lawsuit and resolved a case involving another African-American neighborhood where black families were retrieving their water from a contaminated site left behind by a corporation. 5 years ago, I settled a case where a young black man was denied access on a tugboat here in Houston, Texas, because the white captain said black people could not ride without his permission. That's within the last 5 years. 9 years ago, I settled a case involving a cross burning in the front yard of a black family. We were able to convince a jury that the burning of that cross entitled that family to $24.5 million. We haven't had a cross burning since. I tell you those stories because for those of you who think that the work is already done, get acquainted with the facts. We need lawyers who are allies of justice in this city. Justice is something that has to be preciously defended and guarded at all opportunities. One of the greatest honors I had this evening was to see a little 8-year-old who came up to me and said, "I want to take a picture with you because I want to grow up to be a lawyer just like you." I think his name is Quayon. Keon, would you stand up, please? Keon, when you finish law school, you look up the Hall Law Firm, okay? I'll need another lawyer. I'm going to leave 2 little pieces of information. I don't know if they're profound, but they're things that guide me. I've asked my God to keep me humble in victory and not to let me wallow too long in despair, in defeat. For I have learned that victory often masquerades herself as a temporary defeat. So don't trouble yourself too long if you happen to have a short term of perceived defeat. For sometimes those darkest moments will turn out to be the greatest victories in your life. You've chosen a wonderful profession. She is wonderful. She does so much for us. Treat her kindly. Give her all that you can. And after it's all done, be proud to stand up and say, "I'm a lawyer who defended justice." God bless you, my friend.